Welcome back to it. It is your feel-good breakfast show, Expresso, live right here on SABC3 on a beautiful hump day. Now, of course, we're officially 1 month and 28 days away from Africa's richest race day. Everyone's looking forward to it. It's the Summit 2020, which is set to bring together racing enthusiasts, fashionistas, and the hottest celebs. Yes, to celebrate world-class horse racing and entertainment, as well as elegance.
Absolutely, darling. Eleganza. The Met has pulled out all the stops to bring you an impressive list of entertainment, music, and fashion ambassadors to bring to life the theme of African luxury. Visionaries and those of talented fashion designers is Eli Gold, whose incredible journey starts all the way from Rwanda, and he joins Expresso this morning to share more on his involvement. Welcome.
Wow, thank you
Eli,
very much.
man, I mean, I just look at your swag and I already feel like I'm stepping into just the vision of the future, African luxury in the future. But of course, you speak of personal legend of how you sort of got into the fashion industry. Take us through that story.
So, I would say, like, I was a fashion designer before I even knew that I was one. So it's something that runs through the family. My grandfather was a fashion designer, but whom I never get to know. He passed away. We don't have any image of him. So I think he's the one taking me through the journey as an ancestor to guide me to wherever, you know, I need to get.
That heritage is there.
I absolutely love that. And I mean, you bring in prints, you bring in color, and it's an infusion of so many things. What stories, from your personal story to things that you've experienced, do you like to infuse in your fashion? And also, what involvement does it have in the theme African luxury?
So looking at like my clothing line, and so I tell African story basically, and from me growing up in different countries, you know, I grew up in 8 countries, you know, in Africa.
Wow, okay.
So I feel like it was my responsibility or my duty to carry on the cultures of many countries as a third culture kid, and you know, share with the world and you know what African is all about. So that's why there's a lot of colors involved, which you know, Africans known for colors and many other things. The clothes speaks you know, rich, you know, African culture basically, and and as being an African, you know, it's actually, to me, means that I am a visionary just by being an African, you know, and from doing everything from nothing to where it is now, I think it's you know, I fit in well within, you know, Summit theme for this year.
This is wonderful, and it's so inspiring because, you know, there's a story to tell from each and every single one of these African countries that you've lived in, and you're able to express that through fashion. Okay, so you've got your latest collection. It's your Spring and Summer 2020. It's called Third Culture Kid. What's this concept? What is it about?
Basically, third culture are the people who were born in one country or from different cultures, but grew up in many other cultures or countries. So me, again, being born in Rwanda and grew up in many other countries. So I got, now living in South Africa, somehow I felt like I belong somewhere, but also nowhere at the same time. And this collection, and many people actually also think that people who have many roots, they're kind lost or they don't know where they're going. So in this collection, I wanted to show that being a third culture kid, actually we are connected to our roots. We know where we're from, and we carry our ancestors wherever we go. So the collection was all about,
It's so bold, it's so expressive. You brought some models along with you. Models, come in, let us see this wonderful color explosion of Africa and third culture kid. So take us through this look.
So this look is pretty simple, but still makes a statement. I'm a very active person. So with all my creations, you will see the, you know, the active element in all. So I wanted still to give the colors, and I wanted to like represent the African warrior basically in all genres.
And I love the African continent also imprinted on the tracks. I'm seeing some yellow, I'm seeing some orange, I'm seeing some blue and green. The next model, please.
So obviously, I'm seeing quite a bit of sportiness coming through here. Is this your sports lax expression coming through?
Yes, exactly. So, like, we are active, like, by bouncing place to places. Of course, you have to be very physical and very active as well. So the collection mainly speaks of that, and it's more of the warrior, you know, which African are the brave ones. Basically, that's what I wanted to express in
And
there.
you use different textures.
Yes. So I designed the fabric as well. So it's not that, because all the fabric also have story to tell. So like simple, the yellow fabric that you guys will see is like a representation of Rwanda, one of the culture that was disappeared.
Yeah.
It's inspired from cow dung interior decor, you know. So we got to
express that in fabric, which is wonderful.
Exactly.
So something for the ladies as well, but this is really just a statement piece, eh?
It really
is. You know. I mean, she's a warrior, you know. So and you know, she does her thing, and she makes sure that everyone knows that she's a queen, and you know, and still fit in with anyway on the street, wherever she wanna go, she goes.
Without being too imposing.
Attention.
Exactly, you know.
You've got more for the gents as well. Please, let's see some more. Guys, please step in here. Step in here.
I love the hair accessories.
Are these part of the range as well?
Yes, I mean, like I said, it's all part of, like, you know, some rituals, giving thanks to ancestors, you know, for them guiding us to today's, you know, until now. So yeah, and this is inspired by many cultures. There's, you know, a lot of elements goes on. Also shows that we are all united as the world, you know. So I even took it outside of Africa, because like if you look in general, we're all connected.
Global community. Okay, so here's your final look coming through here, which is also again very bright and striking.
And you mentioned earlier on about how you create your own fabric, particularly with this one.
Yes, exactly. So the fabric actually, so there's an art form in Rwanda called imigongo.
Imigongo.
Yes, it's like interior decor. Like so they use cow dung to decorate a house by building shapes. So I went there and I got to learn the techniques. I made few decors, and then I felt like it was actually it's like disappeared after the genocide. So it was my duty to bring it within a form that I understand, which is fashion. So that's why this piece is one of my favorite. And
I just love how you carry your culture, you carry your ancestors, your history into what you know and understand, and then interpret it in such amazing fashion.
I mean, without them, who we are.
Exactly.
Who are we if we've got no stories to tell? But here is fashion, being able to carry all of the rich stories of Africa. Of course, this is all coming through at Africa's Richest Race Day. The 2020 Sun Met, which will take place on Saturday, the 1st of Feb 2020. It's happening here in Cape Town in Kenilworth Racecourse. And of course, you can find all the information you need about it by going on sunmet.co.za. And if you think we aren't going to get you involved in the festivities, then think again, because we're giving you a chance to win double general access tickets to the Sun Met 2020. And all you have to do is SMS the keyword WIN and your full name to 33728 to enter. You haven't got much time. You need to make sure that you are in Cape Town. You need to be in Cape Town to enter this competition. And SMSs will cost you R1.50 and no free SMSs apply. Ts and Cs, you can find them on expressoshow.com.